everybody, so recently the brand Rosalind reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to try one of their gel polish kits to showcase in one of my videos, and I decided that I would love to try it because I always love trying new nail products, so that is what I am going to be doing for you guys today. They did give me a discount code, so I will have that as well as a link to the product down in the description box below. The color scheme that I chose was a very nude slash basics kind of set. I am going to be showing you guys swatches of all of these. On the swatch stick, I am only going to show you the first coat. I wanted to show you what the opacity of each of the colors look like with just one coat so that you guys can get an idea on how they apply and how opaque each color is. And then I will go off camera, do a second coat, and come back and show you guys what that looks like. This one I like because it has the white and the black, which are kind of your basic shades that you can use for a lot of different nail designs, but it does have a lot of nude shades as well, which I think are kind of people's go-to for every day, which I really prefer, and I like to use nudes to kind of balance out even my brighter sets just to give them a little bit of a pop with the color but not be too overpowering, so I do tend to mix nudes in with a lot of my sets. So I am going to go through these. Don't have color names, so I'm just going in order that they were in the box and just showing you guys them that way. The colors basically are grouped in groups of two, so you have the white and the black, which is a group of two. You do have two opaque colors, which is that first brown I showed you, as well as this pink shade, and then the last two that I'm going to swatch for you guys are actually more of a sheer tone type of gel polish, which I really liked, and I did use one of those in this nail set, and those can kind of be used in a variety of different ways. Jellies are really good for layering color and layering designs, so I do prefer to use them that way, but you can also use them by themselves. So this one right here is the first jelly, and it's just like a deep rich chocolatey brown, and then you have more of like a taupe type of jelly shade. And here are all the swatches of all the colors. Again, they're in order, how they were listed in the box. So this is the full nudes collection. Again, check out the description if you would like to get a discount code and a link to the products if you are interested. Now that that's all done, I'm going to go ahead and get started into the nail design. I'm starting off with my Young Nail Speed Frosted Pink. I am going to create the platform for my nail. You can do this design, and it may be a little bit easier for some of you to do this with tips. I prefer sculpting my nails more often than not, so I just went ahead and did a sculpted design, but you can go ahead and do nail tips if it's easier or if you prefer to use tips, but I'm just building this out to the length that I want and kind of keeping it in the shape, which I am going for a very tight coffin shape today. Now I'm going to go in with that first very opaque brown shade that we swatched out, and I'm going to apply this onto that free edge that I created, and then I'm just going to use the brush once most of the product is taken off and just blend it towards my cuticle area so that I get kind of an ombre look. Once you have it applied, you want to go ahead and cure this so that it's not uncured gel inside your nail. Then I'm going to go in with my Ha Ha Nails number 100 Raw Glitter. This is in the shade Abu, I think is how you say it. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. And then I'm going to go in with some Young Nail Speed Speed Clear and go in and just apply this glitter wherever I want. I decided to do this kind of in the fade line between the natural nail and where the free edge is, and just kind of blend that through. You do want to make sure you do a thin layer of the clear acrylic first before you go in, because the gel polish will kind of slip and slide underneath when you start applying acrylic, so you want to just have a base for the glitter and the new acrylic to stick to and kind of grip onto. Once you have that, I'm going to go ahead and ombre this design. I am using the Young Nails Cover Pink color, and I'm just going to do a standard ombre with this. I did get some glitter that came up, so I'm just trying to clear that away, and then I will build up my apex and the opacity of the nude ombre to my liking before I go in and cap it all in clear. So I'm sticking with that Speed Clear by Young Nails, and I'm just going to go ahead and encapsulate the entire rest of the nail, as well as build my apex and make sure I have an appropriate amount of thickness for the length of this nail. You want to make sure that you protect that ombre as well as that glitter and gel polish so that when you file you don't ruin the design and end up filing it out. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and build out a nude nail in that Cover Pink color by Young Nails. I did this on my pinky and on my thumb, so I'm just showing you a little bit of the application on my thumb just so you have an idea. It's just building out a standard nail. Again, I am keeping in that very tight coffin shape so that I can match the rest of the nail set. If you're curious as well, I am using the Not Polish monomer as well as their brush. I believe this is in the number 12, and I am using a Crystal Dappen Dish by Nail Supply Glamour. Now I'm going to start off on the other nails. I am going to go ahead and build a platform again. I apologize, the framing and all that are not super perfect in this clip. It was a little difficult for me because the acrylic started running pretty badly, but I'm just building out a clear free edge like I did with the other nail, just so that I have a platform to apply that gel polish. This is the first time that I've tried this technique. I was actually really happy with how it came out. I tend to prefer the nails that have like encapsulated designs, although they're more difficult to keep a clean shape when you're applying, and they are a little bit more difficult as far as having to worry about filing product out. I do feel like overall the shape ends up looking a lot tighter and a lot more neat when you have your design encapsulated in the nail versus having it topically on top of the acrylic. I do just feel like a lot of that has to do with the thickness that gets added when you apply gel polish or foils or anything to the top of the nail. So I did really like how this came out, and I felt like it was actually easier to do than trying to use colored acrylic because the gel polish is able to be applied a lot thinner and you don't have to worry as much about it drying too fast. You can kind of play around with it and you have some time for that. So I did really like this technique, although I will say it probably will be a lot easier to do if you're using tips, since the platform is already built out for you and you don't have to worry about building that clear free edge. I do find that building a clear free edge is very difficult, especially if you're a beginner, because it's hard to see exactly where you're applying that acrylic. So with this, I am going to do the same technique in that I just ombreed with that Cover Pink acrylic by Young Nails, and I'm going in with that same glitter, although I'm doing a slightly different design. I'm doing kind of like a wave or like a curvy line design with this glitter. So I'm just going to apply that and then again cap in that Speed Clear acrylic again so that we don't file it out. I do the same design for both my middle finger and my pointer in case you are curious, so I am only just showing you one set of clips just to keep this video shorter and just so it doesn't drag on too much. Off camera, I went ahead and filed the nails. Now I'm going in with my Kiara Sky Ultimate Gel Top Coat, and I'm going to top coat all of the nails. I am going straight in on top of all of the encapsulated nails, but then I am going to be using one of the gel polishes from the kit. So this is the same color that I used on my ring finger. I am going to apply this both to my pinky and to my thumb. I'm going to do 2 coats, cure those, and then top coat with that Kiara Sky Gel Top Coat once again. Once you're done with all of that, that is it for this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. I am so excited and thankful to have been reached out to by this brand. This is the first time I've done a brand collaboration, so I am very excited and I cannot wait to do more of these in the future for you guys. So definitely let me know down below what you guys thought. Let me know if you pick up this product, as well as let me know what you guys would like to see from me in the future. Other than that, I hope you like this video and subscribe, and are having a wonderful day wherever you are. Bye, everybody.